YouTube as well. Okay. We'll actually make the information all the way on top, and we'll make the player cams a little bit below this, and we can make this a bit smaller. Okay, this is a little lower, and yeah, this is fine. This is Factorial SpeedGo Championships. We should be live on OGS. This is Ali Jabarin. This is one of Ali's games from the last round. Both players have made it past the first round. They're both 2Ps, which is great. And great. So next we'll just find it's Ali Jabarin versus Stanislaw. Ooh, what did I do? Okay, active games. Okay, great. Stanislaw, the game is already starting. Stanislaw Freilach, he is also 2P. So 2P versus 2P here, guys. And the stream is from the EGF. We are actually, this is a sister stream with the EGF. And the game is actually already started. The game has already started. We're gonna now load the EGF stream. I imagine that they might not exactly start on time, so we're gonna turn off these things for now, and when they start playing we will go ahead and begin. This is the European Go Federation. This is a sister stream. I don't think, okay, this is a sister stream with the European Go Federation. We have been asked to stream at the same time as these guys, and to act as a sister stream, which is the definition of sisters, I guess. Okay. Pretty soon we'll be able to put up some player cams after the EGF has started. Here's the game. It's paused right now. They have 5 seconds, and they have some added time. When they figure everything out, they are gonna start the game. So actually, right now, hello, sister stream. Viewer leaving you when it starts there. Oh, come on. Maybe we give better commentaries. Maybe. Anyways, the Czech people, they made me an offer I couldn't refuse. So they, so of course I am streaming now. Okay, let me first make this a. Just so we have a backup plan for when the real stream starts to fade. All good, all good. I know I had to make it a I had to make sure I start before they do, or else, you know, none of them are gonna come over here. So not that it would have mattered. I don't think. Okay, two players. Ali Jabarin is a 2P, and Stanislaw also a 2P, with slightly different personalities, although both players do like to crack jokes when they give commentaries and stuff. Ali seems to be a little more proud of his Go playing versus Stanislaw is what I've say. I've seen Ali keep making comments like, if I lose this position, I don't know how to play Go, that sort of thing. And those positions are not like, like he's up by 20 points. Let's just say I would not make the same statements. Maybe I do not know how to play Go as much. Anyways, Stanislaw is a one of the pros I look most forward to seeing play on the international stage and everything out of Europe, because Stanislaw, I ran into him on in the Beihai Cup in April. He was quite a he was very cool as a person. Spent a lot of time talking, and he showed me his game. I saw his game live, his famous game where he played against a 9P world's like around number 10 in the world at the time. So Stanislaw is the player to watch. He got to 99.9%, up 12 points against number 10 in the world, top 15 player in the world, and he's out of all of us professionals in the West, out of all of us, he is the one that got closest to making this breakthrough, which is great. Anyways, the mainstream is up now, and you gotta excuse a little bit of the ads and stuff. Twitch always gives me Twitch Turbo and stuff. Anyways, so we will in a little bit it will adjust. Look at Stanislaw, and we currently have the cameras mixed up, but that's okay. See, now this is perfect, and I'm gonna make this slightly smaller or bigger, I don't know. Anyways, we're sister streaming. I do want to leave that on, so I'm running out of real estate here. Here's the game. Factorial SpeedGo. Game is still paused. EGF is doing that thing. If we just move this up, okay, we're good. We are good. All that's happening is they got Stanislaw and Ali mixed up. That's all. You expect that to be fixed very quickly, and then we're gonna be ready to get on the road. This is as someone who plays a lot of 10-second blitz games on KGS, and continues to do so to this moment. This is kind of like the tournaments. That's like it's like the greatest time-setting tournaments ever. It's very fast now. So a little bit of a thing. So a little bit more background. When I was approached to do this sister stream, one of the things that we talked about was it's a great way for them to spread out the word on this Go tournament, the Factorial SpeedGo Championships, and therefore Factorial SpeedGo Championships. And so a little bit of information on this at the moment. The board is just empty, so we're totally okay. And here's a match, and upcoming match. The time settings are, the game 1 is 5 minutes plus 8 seconds, which plus 8 seconds, if you guys know, is similar to 15 seconds per move, relatively blitz games. Game 4 will be faster, 1 less minute and 1 less second of increment, and so on. The last one is really, really fast. So the game just started, and the first game is usually the one that lasts a little bit longer, as expected. And do they play on a Go board, or do they play in the Factorial video game? It's sponsored by the video game developer, or the maker of the video game. So he lives in the Czech Republic, and the tournament is sponsored by that. So it's great. And as expected, the beginning of the game, they're playing very, very fast. Should I start a review of the game? I think I will start a review of the game. I am here. Now, how do I go back to the real game? I'll just tap back and forth like this. Yeah. Actually, it seems to have, great. I can turn on and off the AI as we speak. Great. The AI board will work. It will update, and it's great. Okay, guys, 2 players. I've seen Stanislaw in action, and recently, just he's number 6 in the EGF, and you get some super players, like foreign players in the EGF as well. So achieving number 6 makes him like the number 2, number 3 professional in Europe, which is quite good. Let's just see Stanislaw's rank progression throughout the years. Super impressive. His GOR is saying at around 27 and above, 27.15 or so. Recently, he's going all the way up and up and up. 27.50, which is a much higher rating, which is right over here, super high as Matthew Surma, who just won the European Championships, number 1 in Europe. And with Ali is ranked a little bit lower. Wow, where is Ali? Ali is ranked. Is Ali not ranked over here? Ali is ranked much lower on this page. Anyways, wow, what is Ali's rating? Do you guys know? My impression is somewhere around here where Ben0 is. Okay. Yeah, I can't type in Ali. I have to type in Jabarin. Okay, anyways, Factorial SpeedGo, they have started already. They go straight into the Joseki. Who am I favoring in this one? I'm favoring Stanislaw. 1, he has a higher rating. He has no listed because he doesn't play for Israel anymore. What? Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Anyways, he's not listed because he doesn't play for Israel anymore. Okay, okay, good. Again, 1, Stanislaw has about probably a 50 points rating advantage over Ali, as far as I know. And secondly, Stanislaw is. I watched his first round, guys. Stanislaw's first round when he played Ash from Spain. Whenever he played some like goofy, creative, fun move, he looks at the camera with his goofy eyes. He's like, and so he gives a little smile. I hope to see a lot more of that today, where Stanislaw, he starts having some fun, plays a fun move. By the way, Stanislaw, Ali is 3p, Stanislaw is 2p. We're gonna fix that soon. So I hope to see Stanislaw like look up at the camera with like that sly smirk, and you know, that's when you know he's having fun, and that's when I'm gonna have a lot of fun too. They have the names mixed up. Ali is below, Stanislaw is on top. Just look for that moment. I am looking for, oh crap. Control Z, Control Z. Oh crap, what happened? No! Control Z didn't work for this one. Okay, anyways, that's what I am looking for. That's what I am looking for in this one, for Stanislaw to start with those smirks. We have lost my. This is on me entirely, and don't worry. We're gonna get it back. We just got it back. Looks like they have fixed their thing as well. All right, this is a sister stream to the main EGF stream. Good. Gonna leave a little bit of this stardust in the background here, AI board. Yeah, during the middle of the match, look for Stanislaw to turn to the camera, probably his phone, and start smirking. All right. For video, NAD names are switched, by the way. Yes, that's on the EGF's part. They just fixed it, so we're good. All right, into the game itself. Again, if you guys are watching live, look for Stanislaw to do. I know he's looking this way into the camera. Look for him to do and give that kind of a smirk. That was the funniest thing I have ever seen. It's great. Okay, so yes, Stanislaw is a favorite. Although recently I have played Ali Jabarin a couple of games on KGS, and I definitely lost as much as I won. So either I went 1-1, or I went 1-2, or 2-2. I forget. Anyways, at least I lost to him. So Ali definitely has a very strong game. Stanislaw, though, is quite strong, as we mentioned, with just that rating. Rating itself is, rating speaks for itself to some extent, to a great extent, to the maximum extent. And Ali has this weird strength when he fights. It feels when you play against Ali as an equal, as a peer competitor, that whenever you play Ali, it feels like he's very soft for some reason. Feels like he's very soft. But when you actually start engaging him in these fighting, he all of a sudden he weirdly out trades against you, or does that kind of thing, and he's he has this weird strength. Stanislaw has the goofy and rating strengths. Stanislaw is about 50 points higher rated than Ali. Ali is 3p, having been a professional much longer. Okay, so into the game. We have delayed so long. We are finally into the game. Ali is black, Stash is white. Already starts attacking. So white playing this move is quite a aggressive move. You might know the AI playing softy, like normal, reasonable moves there. This is perfect counter to this, so this is perfectly okay. The tough part for black is dealing with this position. The jump makes perfect shape, as we would expect this to go. Probably reasonable. Place here on the outside, so another move is play here on the inside. This would be very reasonable here and here. totally even, no doubt. This is getting smack, is getting, getting really ready to start the fighting, and they go for this. This is a very deep reading actually for this early in the first match. So headbutting, this Atari was my instinct, but this leads to a ko also. I think one of the things that Stanislaw did not factor in was this. So this is going to be a ko. White can also play here. This is going to be a losing the liberty race by 1 for white. White plays here. He might have been expecting this position, and the ko to look like this. But at the moment, of course, white would then play this move. But at this moment, black can play this Atari. So for white to actually manage a ko out of this, he has to play this one. And black captures, he has to play this first line move. And this gives black a little bit of this wherewithal or flexibility. And at this point, AI wants black to tenuki, which is totally reasonable, and black has a little bit of a lead, 2.4 points. I know the AI board follows a real game, which you will see a lot of things have happened. So this is a little bit of a thing where black can tenuki, and this is still a ko. White cannot. I guess white can play this move and capture, huh? Okay, but having 2 tenukis already is good enough, and this moment is okay. It's slightly better for black, which is kind of weird. I'm sure if this move could have been here and white would have captured like this would be like the ideal scenario for white. White by 10. Wow. I've never seen this like make so much difference here. In the game, understandably, Ali goes for the ko, because if you don't go for the ko, you lose it. It's also, by the way, a little bit bad for black to go for the ko. Anyways, very interesting, rich position to begin the game. In the game, Ali goes for the ko right away. Goes for the Atari. Ali, this just ends up losing the ko without any anything, without any compensation. So yeah, okay. So any ko threat would have been better. Okay, in the game, loses a ko outright, and Stanislaw plays a normal continuation. Losing the ko lost about 1 full move's worth, so expect that to be about 15 points. And then here, is Ali falling apart a little bit? Another weird looking move here, but this is a regular move. It's a well-known, established move. Attach, white is able to block on the outside totally fine, and this gives white more thickness here, and it's all sentes, more bad news for black. Yeah, white can just ladder this, and it's hard to see any black kings. Expect this to be worse now, on the order of like 20 points or so, maybe 25 points. Ali needs some sleep. I wish I could have caught a glimpse of the scene to see if Stanislaw already started making those smirks that I was talking about there. Okay, Stanislaw smirk. All right, I board white is okay. It's not as bad. White is up by 19. Stanislaw. Ali is down to 5 seconds. Okay, this makes sense. Yeah, that ko, starting the ko, not finding the tenukis. Yeah, that's okay. It's a first game. The game will only get crazier as we continue. So the key point in the match so far. Start fighting this ko. Yeah, it's a very tough position. I expect this to already be tough for black. Yeah, it's white by 8 at the moment. black plays anywhere on the outside, white plays this capture, and it's like there's another 4 stones waiting to be captured. Yeah, this is and also this yeah, if white responds, what is that? That's black by 5. Yeah, very yeah, it was very tight. Black needed 1 co-thread. Very good reading by actually very good reading by both sides, and a brain fart by Ali. That's okay. There's 5 games in the series. There's 5 games. Okay. And this is so in these types of games, for players who have played a lot of KGS 10-second games, in these types of losing situations when you're clearly behind, the best advice that I have for you guys is play this, or with a 2-stone handicap, 3-stone handicap. Take it slow, don't try to come back all at once, just play your territory moves and then start invading later, and use defender's advantage to come back. It's what I use when I play my handicap games and simul games. When you go for these attacks, the most important thing that you lose from attacking this way, reaching out and striking against the opponent, is 1, opponent is always on top of this, he's always aware of this, so he's, you know, if you couldn't beat him in a fair fight, how can you beat him in an unfair fight? Secondly, by losing defender's advantage, you lose defender's advantage. It speaks for itself. It's the most important thing you need to come back and fight from a deficit, fighting from weaknesses, this kind of thing. Okay, yeah, this invasion also very, very strong. White plays here, forces black to live in Gote, and then survives himself in a very clear, the turn is Sente, but that's all that you're gonna get, and the push you have to still connect as black, and this is another very uncomfortable moment spot on the left hand side. This is for white trying to capture black, and so there's no more moves here for black here. The most annoying thing ever is this Hane and then this tiger mouse move. The next move is this move to capture black on the inside. He's not gonna accept this. You have to live with 1 more move, and white has 2 eyes and stuff. You might as well just play here now. So this Hane is the next like super annoying move. You can't play as black because it's Gote for you, and when white plays it's Sente, it's like extra bad. Anyways, white jumps, Hane's just plays a connecting move. This is the first questionable move I see for Stanislaw, but I don't expect this to be, you know, white is plus 27 now, white plus 23 now. Don't expect this to be much. Check out this L18 move, forcing black to live with 2 eyes over there. Okay, I'm gonna momentarily turn this off, and it hurts my eyes. I love the AI, but it hurts my eyes a little bit. Okay, squeezing moves, yeah. Tiger mouse moves there, couple of points. We talked about this being Sente. This is better than my move. He connects, and then here white contemplates for 1 move and then goes for the kill. I love it whenever Stanislaw goes for the kill. And then Atari, oh my god, Stanislaw. So I talked about the goofy stare into the board, guys. So goofy stare into the board. Having this much advantage and having the game having gone so well for Stanislaw, I didn't watch my stream all the time, but could we, did we, so let me get this, I got the left and right mixed up before. So this is what Stanislaw looks like on the camera, right? He's looking at the computer and everything. When he plays a move, look for him to look here. And then nod. That was great. If you guys didn't catch that moment, feel free to go back to the Ash versus Stanislaw match. Watch the entire 2 hours and then look for those moments. I bet you he did it more than once. Okay. Anyways, Atari. So this is great. It's a redirection, and when you have your opponent, could he have captured black this way? Probably. Could he have done it this way? Probably. Could this have worked? Probably. What does he do? He maximizes the Ataris here so that it's extra safe, because one, you could go for this exchange. Two, you could have another Sente and survive and then capture this. Pick yourself up a little bit of defender's advantage for white, and while you destroy the remainder of your opponent's position. And here we'll see Ali has this part, has this part, has this part, and the rest of the board is all white. The big circles are all white, and the little circles are all black. We'll assume this corner dies after one move. Circle, 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 circle. Okay, let's see how he actually did in the game. I expect Ali to connect in the actual game. He does. And then the push and Atari connect, Atari connect, push, push, inside out, push. Okay. Atari extend. Black has 5 liberties. Let's see if black can manage to keep white at 5 liberties. He cannot. This is reminiscent of another game that I saw before. So this Atari, perhaps the move is to play the jump, and then something like this. I think he's watching out for this Hane Atari, which is very valid. This is quite strong by black. So then maybe this move is the best, and just this way all the liberties, there's no liberty problem on the top, and then white can jump safely. Okay, so he Ataris, this is all good, and at this point white chickens out. I call this a little bit of a chicken out. This way white would still have enough liberties and be fine. In the game he plays another move in the middle, reinforcing. So this is, things going slightly wrong. Black Ataris, and then attaches, tries to keep white at less liberties, surrounds the outside. The circle for black is getting a little bit bigger, but that's okay. Let's see, white extends, black plays here, and is this where we have the final position for so far? I think it is. Okay, as white here, you really want to play this move, or better yet, just Hane, and then play this so that you are fully out. But this runs into this bit of a lack of liberties problem. Maybe that's why. Don't know exactly. In any case, at this point, white plays here. White plays here. He gives up on capturing black on the left. Yeah. This is acknowledging that bad things have happened for white. So I'm sure white would. He's like, should have just played this. Again, Stanislaw has over 5 minutes, much more time than he had in the beginning. Ali is down to 11 seconds, but it is Ali with picking up a bit of a advantage in this fight. He survived. He used defender's advantage fully. He got himself super weak. White played an extra move committing to capture. He captured that extra move. He made 10 extra points, plus that one move. That's 25 points. And his white's lead is only down to 13 at the moment. But do you think... Shit. Insufficient permissions. Okay, good. It was a misclick anyways. So they keep fighting in the middle here. We're going to turn the AI off for a moment. And Stanislaw is still okay, but the killing blows that he was counting on didn't materialize. And is this where Ali starts to make his comeback? And this weird, strong strength that he has, will this help him on the comeback trail? Very, very nice. Very nice way to fight from a deficit by Ali here. Great. And now White has a choice. Probably have to connect on the outside. Would like to extend out on the outside, but then there's a push and cut later. So it's probably connecting here. Question is White alive? Not yet. Not yet? Not yet. So another move is needed, and we'll check if he's still up at this moment. He is, which is great. Yeah, even though the circles got a little bit bigger for black, this is at this point we'll actually assign numbers to them. This is 25, and then this is 5, and this is not 50, and this is 10. So that's 40 points for black. We'll discount that. 45 points for black. And White, this is 5 plus, and this is 20. Plus some more here, maybe 10, that's 35. With a weak group in the center, whatever the center gains is whatever White is ahead by, which is fine. So we have this moment into the game. Stanislaw is using some time now. He's down to 4 minutes. Still very, very healthy compared to Ali. Again, this is great. This is the most cleverest use of defender's advantage I have seen in this tournament yet. It's great. Ali goes for a counter attack. Somehow at this moment, when he goes for this, he gets Stanislaw to freak out a little bit from this variation, 3 liberties to 2, and Stanislaw is like, what? I can't believe this happened. Still, I think it's come on, at least connect one stone, and then this way, black captures 4 less points. Perhaps. But maybe he's already worried. He's already worried about it's already too late. Maybe cut Atari. Maybe he has a point. So he did the most careful thing ever and stuck there. So I'll bet you Stanislaw really regrets this whole sequence of things. This attach would have been a weirdly good-looking move for White. You're basically, whatever black does, you're gonna play this Atari and then play this Hane, get yourself some liberties, and then you're good. And if black pushes, then you're connecting in an Atari, and you don't mind if black cut Ataris. You Atari here and you turn out. Found ourselves some good moves. Huh? Okay, let's catch back up in the game. So great, Ali. The momentum was really in Ali's side in this one. Even got the push and then played here. Very, very nice. Look for White to play this move again. So the question now is, did Stanislaw allow Ali back into the game a little bit to okay, and black goes for more values and then allows White to cut in the middle. Did Stanislaw allow this to continue the torture, or was it genuinely a mistake? When this happens, it's always a genuine mistake. The professional players, they never like to have the games become complicated after having a big lead. But when we're watching this from the vantage point of from the comfort of home and everything, you can't help but feel like, man, did Stanislaw do this on purpose to prolong the suffering of the first game? Because if black died on the left, it would have been about 100 moves 120 moves, and the game ends, and they go on to game 2, right? Where black never led after the ko in the beginning. This way, it's going to be a 200 move game, and every move is 8 seconds. Every move is 8 more seconds that Ali is suffering through the game. I really like myself this the suffering and torturing theory, but unfortunately professional players and all players in general basically never do this, so we can put that out the window. But how fun would it be if he did this to torture his opponent more in a unlosable game, especially one that if Ali was playing white, he would say, if I lose this game, then I have no idea how to play Go. Anyways, so Stanislaw playing like regular, nice, normal jumps have given black enough pressure, that enough territory pressure. So now black goes for this cut, another like reach out kind of fight against the opponent, and then he like naturally cuts across, and then black is gonna have one eye, maybe 2 or 3 false eyes, but no more, and not that many liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 liberties for black on the inside, and because these liberties have this code is dependent on this ko, and this ko gives white a liberty too, it's not feasible for black to go for the liberty race against the bottom. You'll see here black has 1 liberty left, white has 4, with the ability to gain 1 more, which is 5. And so the last thing is the top, and here Ali goes for the top. Unfortunately, as we mentioned before, white has these sente moves, although at this moment they become non-sentes, but the top has something even better than liberties. It has eye space. He's just gonna play here and then play this, and he's gonna play here, blob up for the 2 eyes. If white plays here, look for Stanislaw to look at the board and smirk. Okay, the game seems to have ended. Is that right? No, the game is still going on. We have lost the time feed on the official EGF stream, so therefore we have lost the time feed here as well. I can help you guys with this. The time feed is here. All I have to do is take control of chat for 1 moment and cover chat for 1 moment. This is my review window, sorry. I just have to back up. And the game is still going on with the time stamps. You guys can see. They have fixed theirs, so we're gonna go back and let chat exist. Okay, so this happened. Maybe black has a chance with this move, but realistically speaking, white is so super uber solid that nothing is gonna face him. So black ends up going for the capture race against the middle group. White plays the attach, and unfortunately white is basically alive here too. Only basically, so white has the 3 liberties afforded with the big eye, and then there's 6 liberties on the outside, and so black has 1, 2, and this is an exchange, so it's not 3, 4, it's 3, 4, and then 5. Only 5 liberties plus a ko, so maybe 6 liberties. White has about 10, so it's all good. So that's when Ali goes for this move, trying to surround the territory at this point, and white posts another stopper over here. White even plays this move. This is an unnecessary move, but he plays it anyway. Look for Stanislaw to play this move and then go for this. Look how safe I am. Alright, this is gonna be 40. This is gonna be 25, and this is gonna be 10. We'll add another 5 because we undercounted the 40 a little bit. That adds up being 30, 40, 80 points. 80 points, and white has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 105, 105. That makes for a 30-point advantage. Okay, let's go back to the full game itself. Okay, and white has a 40-point advantage. We estimated 30, which is a bit low, but makes sense. Makes sense to be conservative in these moments. Another Tetsuji move. I have to say, if Stanislaw did actually do this on purpose, we're at move 220. That would be the supreme form of torture against the opponent. I have an Atari at K19. Oh no, he doesn't play K19, he plays this one just to torture even more. Anyways, expect this to be less than 40 now, but it's still 38, so all good. Yeah. Man, I have... They said one of the European professionals is called the something torture chamber, right? I forgot who it was. If it was someone, it would be Artem, because of how slow, methodical, and he wins by 5 to 10 points. He like drags it out in the end game, and how he's like always super solid and all this stuff. It would be the Artem's torture chamber. Well, in the future it'll be the Stanislaw torture chamber, because he's gonna make you still think that you can play the game after you're down 40 points. Okay, this is 100. Okay, the game just ended. Stanislaw 46 points ahead at the end. They're probably gonna take a break, which means I'm gonna get myself some coffee, and I'm gonna actually catch up with chat first, and then go catch up on coffee. Commentating these fast games is really it's kind of interesting. I don't feel like I am able to get a lot of I'm not able to get a lot of like free downtime in, which is very, very interesting. Anyways, here's the game. The next game is going to be 4 minutes plus 7 seconds. Again, you guys in the chat, look for Stanislaw to do those goofy looks. Anyways, here we're going to catch up to our chat. Factorial SpeedGo, hell yeah! Link to the tournament. Sorry, here's the link to the tournament on YouTube. Here it is. Okay. Gonna go back to the game, and then here is our Twitch chat. Hopefully this doesn't mess anything up. Okay, good. Okay, is Stanislaw higher ranked, rated? Sorry, yeah, Stanislaw is higher rated. Ali needs some sleep. Tangi said this after Ali made that brain fart in the beginning. Ali's eyes are blinking 20 times a second. Defender's advantage when behind is a weird concept. If you think about it, it'll make perfect sense, Gamago. When you're behind on territory, you're behind on thickness, you're behind on potential territory. One of the most common things that you're behind on is thickness, which is strength of your shape, which means you're generally on the defensive side, and you do have defender's advantage when you're behind. If you can cancel out all of your thickness disadvantage, your disadvantage would be a lot lower than whatever it is when you're significantly behind. You need to defend your behind so your opponent doesn't take advantage, I think he's saying. You need to defend your behind. I'm from the city of Chengdu, and that's known for being a very rainbow city in China, relatively to other cities in China. So You need to defend your behind so your opponent doesn't take advantage. Okay. Oh, I get the idea not to panic, but it's kind of flipped on its head. I read this nod. Yeah. Poor dragon. Seems it wasn't a throw. He just cemented the advantage. Board Troll says, at Switch and Mike, would you say Ali's weakness is fighting? Time to resign. Okay, have you played either in a real tournament? No, I don't think so. No Reading Go. I haven't played them in a real tournament. I played Stanislaw in show matches online, but those are 10 minutes plus 10-second matches in Explore Baduk. You guys can find those. I think I went 3-1 if I didn't go 2-2. It's probably 2-2 now that, as you know, I'm an American pro and I'm always overly optimistic. Back to Board Troll. Would you say Ali's weakness is fighting? That's very hard to say. I have to say this. Ali's surprising strength is fighting. So when I see Ali play and stuff, I see some of his games, it feels like he's very soft, as I mentioned before, and that's indicative of relatively weak fighting. But when I actually play him, as you know, I'm like 50-50 online with Ali. I don't play that much, but it's probably like 3-3, something like that. So he's much stronger at fighting than I expect, and so he might be stronger than me at fighting. Although I have a very different way of fighting, which is really a lot of exchanges and being flexible and that sort of thing. So it's a very hard thing to answer. In this game, of course, Ali lost because of fighting, right? But he also caught up a lot when he got defender's advantage, and he was able to counterattack white, and really this was very, very muscular as a very, very muscular play by Ali here. So it's very hard for me to say here. Very hard for me to gauge. He almost totally came back, but he went for the all the way back instead of the almost back, and so makes sense. There may have been even stronger ways for black to play here, but don't worry about it. Okay, they are taking a little bit of a break, and we're gonna leave game 1 here. Next game is game 2, and I believe it already started. It's paused now, but they are gonna start any moment. Z10 playing modest now. Did you play with Ilya Shikshin? Yes, I played not tournament games, but on Fox. I ran into his main account and his alternate account 2-3 times. I did win once. Let's just say. I think we're 2-2 with Ilya. But of course, I play on Fox a lot, and I'm very comfortable on Fox. So Ilya's the only player in Europe. I'm he's probably stronger than me at, okay. I think American pros ended the transatlantic tournament. Yes, we won too much. Europeans couldn't handle that. It was not that fair. We had Ryan, our best player, play 3 games. I only played 1 game, for example, and in Europe, Ilya didn't play in that one, so it's a really hard one to see. I hope to have a second edition of Transatlantic something during Go Congress, which will overlap this year, guys. Not only will we play with pros, we'll also play Dan, Q, and double-digit Qs. That way we'll forever settle the debate between is the AGA 1 dan or the EGF 1 dan stronger. Alright. Game still paused. I'm gonna get myself some coffee. Be right back. the game will start any moment. But man, this was so fun to watch. We'll stick more with the game variations coming up in the next section. I believe they're about to start at any time. Stanislaw though, Stanislaw is really strong. And he, like you can see in his rating, it improved super steadily. And I met him in real life in China, in Beihai, in the Beihai tournament, where he almost beat a top 10 player in the world. And I just he enjoyed the game so much. He had the biggest smile ever whenever we started talking about Go or any moves. And um, yeah, it's so happy with the game. It's great. If you guys pick up anything, pick that up from Stanislaw. How much he enjoys playing goofy moves and stuff. I enjoy myself some goofy moves too. And okay, coffee. 1 second. 2 cups of coffee, and we came back just in time. We're gonna take off the jacket. Does Stanislaw play on Fox? Try Ciasio. Yes, that's what I have. I'm not sure that's his name on Fox. It's a guy with Hong Kong flag. That could make sense. I'm not sure. That could make sense. It's easier for to find your opponent when you lie about your flag. No, on Fox, guys, Stanislaw has a certified one, and I believe I saw it before. Just 1 second. Nope, I don't have. I don't think so. I don't think I have it. I have Benzero's, but not Stanislaw's. So professional accounts on Fox. Professional accounts on Fox are real named accounts. So like I have certified. I have certified my name. Ciasio is probably not him, not his own, not his account. It's probably a fan of his. Okay. No, I don't have his. I don't have Stanislaw's account. Interesting. I even have Lucas Nierik's account. Which is cases. I have Fredo, which is Freda. I have looks like I don't have his. Interesting. Okay. Yes, I have Andrei Kravets, and there's also Palko, Andrei Kravets, who is Anonym. Anyways, 16 moves have been made. We're gonna do the review game so we can put moves on the board. Let me check. Frejlak exists. Yes, that's him. That's the account I knew. Frejlak exists. Ali has shifted over to a front of view camera. We're gonna turn off the AI at this moment. It hurts my eyes. You guys can see the AI board on my on top of my head over there. On top of my head over there. Good. CO. 1 sip of the coffee. This game is played at 4 minutes plus 7 seconds per move. Okay. Good. Okay. The second round is underway, and they have already played a lot of moves. Okay, just Chinese opening by Stanislaw, bringing back some classic openings. I really like it. I can't help but every time Stanislaw plays something that's not like totally like AI inspired moves, I feel like he's gonna do this. A large knight's move, totally fine, and it's very hard to counter against the large knight's move. The small knight's move by white, it's easy to counter, you just leave it alone and it's okay. The large knights, you always feel like you are leaving something on the table when the opponent plays the large knights. You're giving your opponent a bit extra. So anyways, go Stanislaw. Yes. Hopefully he gives us some more of those game-winning smirks. Okay. This local shape should be a little bit good for black, but not too bad. It was like 2 points good for black. Normally this is played, but the headbutting move is so strong at this moment. Okay. Ali went for this, tried to get black to get bullied, and then black played the headbutting move, and white got bullied instead, which is okay. Yes, the invade. So this move it's a little weird because when black's corner is a little bit less solid with the large knights, well done before AI. Yes, the highest win rate opening of the last 30 years. Yeah. Go Stanislaw. High Chinese with Ogema Shimari. Yes. Now, this might show some very deep understanding because this corner is famously white can invade and live. So the corner is less solid than the small knight's move, which we totally know is totally fine. With the small knight's move, this approach is just as good as everything. This approach, so with that small knight's move, the corner a little more solid, this would give black enough efficiency and everything. At this moment, black doesn't choose to approach from this side because the corner is a little more open. Surrounding the side is actually a little bit smaller than before because originally with the move at A, you get the corner and the side, but now you only get the side. So it's paradoxically the move being closer and the position being a little bit less strong actually makes you want to approach this side even less. So totally agree with approaching this side. If you guys felt this was a little weird, just gave you guys some Go theory opening there. Not that opening is my strong suit, by the way. So anyways, let's check it out. If that pans out. Turn the AI on. No, the approach from this side is a perfect AI move, okay. And this move lost 0.4. Okay, throw whatever I said out the window. Okay, but in any case, white blocks, black captures this, and it's a dilemma for white. Does white want to Atari on top? You can leave it here, it's no loss, but once you Atari, you have committed one move to this, and this was the first major loss of this game from white's perspective. Lost 4 points, which is quite significant, and that is black is just strong enough that black can ignore whatever threats that might pose into the corner and everything. It looks like the stream that I have open had an ad, and that pushed the Ali and Stanislaw over a little bit, and it's all fixed now, and we are good. We are good to go. We are good to continue. So this Atari is just total gote, that's why it's not as valuable. Black Tanuki, the best way to punish is to Tanuki, generally speaking. In the game, this cut is surprisingly strong. It's very hard to find the cut. Let's see what the variation is. Extend, and this is just striking at white before white is able to really use the code to white's advantage. Very strong. So this cut is gonna have to be met basically either with a sacrifice of the entire right or a sacrifice of the bottom, which would lead to even more cutting points on the outside. Interesting. So black Tanukis, and then continues. Stanislaw is playing black this game, and double approaches, so this is all good. Double approach now, yes, and white plays a very thick, solid capture here. Okay, I can give you guys a time update. Ali is down to 1 minute and 25. Stanislaw is at 4 minutes and 30 at the moment. I know the mainstream is a little bit wonky at the moment. And this is what the board looks like at the moment. Actually, we could go back to the main game, so and hide chat for a moment until the EGF gets the time back. Yeah, it's not working as well as expected. I'll just give you guys manual updates on the time while they fix this. this is what it looks like, and it's white to move, and so to catch up to here, white plays the capture, white approach. This is very good, very AI inspired. Before AI, people were not comfortable approaching the corner after white defends it first. It's like usually they didn't tanuki after this approach, but after AI, people got more used to tanukiing after approaching once. And so it's perfectly okay to reverse the order and invade. White plays here. So thickness theory would dictate that you want to push this group into the top thickness a little more, and then maybe play here. In the game, white played the approach right away. Attachments, cut. Whenever white extends up, first of all, this is thickness on thickness, which is not usually recommended, but interesting. Okay, but it's probably okay now. White really needs to attack black right now. Whenever this happens, white is getting ready to totally capture the black stones here, like this. I think he's looking for this, and then connect, and then here. So this is all captured, so good for white. So for black, this resource could be used later, but probably better to just go. Here, I'll give you guys one more AI variation, which is helpful. It's an ad, don't worry, it'll get addressed here. I should set up a backup timer, right? So you guys can see the time. You guys can see the time. Let me add this a little bit. Let me add a little bit of the timer in. Let me add this backup timer a bit. Before we figure this out. Okay, let's catch back up. They played this ko. Seems to, so here black reached in for the ko and then played here. So major gains by black in this corner, major losses by black on the top left. Black is up by 6 points at this moment. Ooh, I don't know about this fight, but seems like it's very complicated now. Okay, let me add the backup timer for you guys so we can track their times. Backup timers. Add a window capture. Window capture. Okay, select the window, white to move. Okay. And we'll just have this. This is a backup timer window. They also didn't update the score, which is Stanislaw by 1-0. Okay, Ali is back down. Is also down to 9 seconds. So we'll put it up a little bit. This is the backup time window. Where should we put it? Yeah, we'll put it on. Put it behind me. Okay. Okay. Excuse chat. Chat will have to go for a bit. And this is a backup time window. Okay. Catch up on chat. Mike, do you face AI cheater botters on in SpeedGo? You're gonna see 4.0s, not 0.4s. Yes, exactly. Mike, do you face a lot of cheaters? We're talking about losses from AI. Mike, do you face a lot of cheaters using AI on Fox? Yes, unfortunately, I end up having to check my opponent almost all the time now, and there's a huge amount of bots. Sister stream update. Little tech problemo with time. Lucas will fix at the next stream. Fix failure led to lose the score as well. Ah, nice. Good thing we have backup timer now on the right hand side, and good. We have it on the right. Let's have it on the left since the score is broken anyways. Since the score is broken too, so let's have this. Let's have it this way. Let's have it this way. Let's do this. Perfect. Huh? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, a little more. Okay, so we'll catch up on time. We'll look at who's winning and everything. It always felt to me like the streams are always gonna be slower paced, but when I actually do the stream, like I can't, it feels like I'm moving in slow motion. This is good. Seems very good for black since the bottom is dead. Yeah. There was so much for black to win and nothing for white to get. How do you confirm your opponent is botting? One, sometimes there are obvious botters. They play all the botting moves. This happens, unfortunately, afterwards when you check the AI. Sometimes there are well-known established botters, and those accounts, when they have like 50-50, when they're 50-50 versus the opponent, then you know that. So that's basically the two ways. Another way is when the guy is 5 dan and in 2 months he became 9 dan. I feel like Ali is gonna lose. I hope B sacks the left-hand side stones with the Atari trade. Surely good to dump those hanger-ons. Yes. Okay, we've caught up. A lot happened in this game. The trade on the bottom. So black went for the ko. White tanukied once. Remember this when we assign who is ahead or behind. But resolving the ko like this is a huge advantage for black, for sure. Atari here, locally speaking. But remember that white got a ko threat and one more move, which is that approach move, which makes this more uncertain than ever before. In the game, black played this. This one might lose a lot if black loses these sentes and the outside liberty sentes. Then black extends, white turns. I think it's still well within control for black now. It's only 2 points, so the move is probably push here. In the game, black goes for this push. This kind of push is very forced, and it's a super strong move by black in the sense that it's very forced. It's all on top of white. It's on top of white's ultra strength in the middle here with 7 stone captures. So this has to work now, but if white survives, this is all gonna be dame moves and weakness moves for black. So none of this is gonna be, all of these would be wasted moves. For example, now the best move is very much likely black Atari capture and then allow white to capture here. And this is probably what, this is the best that black can do now. This is sacrificing a lot of stones next to opponent's super strong thickness. But, you know, if you play this way, this means your previous moves. This means the previous moves by black here, A, B, C, and the D move, they're all losing stones dying, and losing points on the inside. So basically making it worse, like white gains value by black playing all those moves and exchanges. So because this moment black goes for this with, you know, on top of white's thickness, this is now very unclear, and this is a fight, and black needs to be able to capture the left. White actually has an 8-point lead at the moment. I think this means white is not totally dead over here. White cannot fight with black's liberties over here. It's gonna be a world famous one-legged chicken. Whatever. So white connects here and fights against black's other group. Black presses, and here this is a very complicated life and death. White by 7. This speaks to me as if white probably can do this move and win the fight. Atari and play here, play this and this. This is all good. Suga Intus 2 reached a 5-stream watch streak. Nice. 014 is interesting. Yes. This is hard to read. This is a move, and after this move, white has a very interesting move here. Play this, try to make 2 eyes. Play here. When black plays, I just didn't quite make the liberties for white. I thought it would be nice, but not quite. But white's gonna play here. If you Atari, this would be black behind by 1 liberty here, and so I think this is a move. Black is gonna try this, and then but this is still gonna be behind by 1 liberty. So interesting. I think what's gonna happen here is this. This is of course this is clearly the most important thing on the board right now, right? Either black has other moves, and let's check. White by 11. Black probably has other moves, or something like this is gonna happen, and black is gonna play this attack. 9 is gonna be okay, don't play 5, play this one and then this. Interesting. Maybe 4 does it for black. Let's see. This is very hard to read. I don't have this red. Sorry, guys. Very, very interesting, irregardless. Anyways, black plays here. White connects. Peep, and then this move. And white is gonna die here. This would be like totally good. Everything is fine for black. This is gonna be a ko, and it's a 1 move approach move ko. So very interesting. There's definitely some agi here. So in the game, anyways, we have to move on. You need some sleep, Mike. I have myself coffee and I have 2 cups. All right. So they continue fighting on the right hand side. They play out the Joseki, and they are like really blitzing these moves out. This seems reasonable from both sides, and it's gonna depend later on how the top left settles. Okay. Is this a Joseki? Up to this point is basically a Joseki. Attach, extend, this is fighting back against the peep move. Another move would be to defend. Okay, this is a Joseki. Black is supposed to block. In this case, black defends this first, and then blocks. This is totally fine, Joseki. Push, and then now white reaches for it, reaches for a very strong Lin Yin move, and then black cuts to make this into a double Atari, and to make this into a unblockable push through. This seems to be very favorable for black at the moment, and at the end of this, white needs 1 more move on the right hand side to survive, and then black looks like it's gonna survive with no problem. If the top left is entirely totally dead for white, this position will now be again back to favorable for black. Anyways, let's continue. How do you learn these Josekis? You have to pull up your AI and then play it out. Good. Stash plays these. Black's group here is the only problem. There's also this Atari, so black is basically 100% alive. hopefully this move is gote for black. He captures. Ooh, this Atari, interesting. This Atari has a high chance of being gote, but if you don't play it, this Hane is, you can't really, black can push through like this, so he doesn't. So he Ataris here, and Stash goes for the strongest Atari. I 100% agree with this, and black is able to gain a push through here. I expect black to have gained in this middle co-fight, but yeah, black is up by 8. AI never tells if it's Joseki or not, though. Yeah. If you guys play close to the AI moves, you guys don't have to worry about whether it's Joseki or not, right? Okay, I am stuck on Fox 7 then. H7391, congratulations for reaching Fox 6 dan and remaining there. Most players are not able to. You have already beaten 99% of Go players, maybe 97%, right? So good. Yeah, if the results is even, it's Joseki. Yep, since it's the definition of Joseki, yes. And Joseki is when the results are even. Yes, 100%. Oh boy, this attach, Stanislaw. This attach, it loses the cut, and it's a capture of 3 stones in Sente. This attach surely loses a lot. Okay, that's okay, because that's okay. There are some other Aji that black can exploit. White may or may not be all in, depending on if the top has some kind of ko-Aji or not. And okay. This is how the game is. Black connects. Ooh. I thought black had defender's advantage, and it's time to like do a number on white. Like play this and then get white to overextend in terms of trying to capture black. Maybe play these, push and cut. Black connects. This is a bit of a wasted move. I think Stanislaw is goading white to play this move or this move to capture, and feels to me like white should definitely not go for this capture. Let's see. My definition of Joseki is a well-known corner pattern where the result is even, but nobody knows if the pattern is really a Joseki. Yeah, if it's a unknown Joseki, but you're right. A Jigo game is a whole game Joseki. Then basically true. With Komi included, of course. So in the game, white didn't respond to this connect, didn't fall for the defender's advantage trap, and black makes another move here. I don't like this. I don't like how Stanislaw is making these make myself alive kind of moves. At this point, it's still very good, and while black is under attack, you could definitely see this as a case where black is sort of also goading white into a too strong of an attack against black. This is my go-to, and then black goes for these counter attacks, and it's you know, just don't worry about dying, and then everything is good. And then play here, right? And then counter capture white, and then fight this ko, connect as a ko threat, fight this ko, connects, you play here, he connects, you connect, or you might at this point you're like, okay, well, now I'm so good, I am going to actually capture white now, and capture the bottom. That's defender's advantage used to get the opponent to overextend. So in the game, a couple of moves to so this move, a little bit of a panic maybe, a Hane move. See, this is where Ali is very, very good at. He's thick over here on the left. He uses this opportunity to probably should connect, but you know, the exchange is already good for white. Black Hanes plays another one. Whenever AI plays is Joseki then. For mostly open corners, yes. Okay. Yeah, and then white is making the bottom. Here at this moment, black didn't go for this ko. Yeah, it's much easier to go for the ko when you have these moves already played, the push and cuts and these kinds of moves already played. So then you'll, oh right, it's a double ko, haha. So there's no good kos. Maybe, anyways, a bit of a tough spot, and Stanislaw definitely panicked a little, went for full life. He got full life, but this connect is something you never want to play. You always want to play this way and then connect the ko after winning the ko, but I can see how white has a lot of ko repositories and the thickness advantage. This is the weird strengths that Ali has in the middle game, where all of a sudden you find yourself like forced to defend meekly. And so white was doing well until, let's see if this moment Stanislaw is able to stage a coup, which is he was forced to live in gote, but now maybe he's able to cut white off in the middle. Even if he does though, you can see how after having played this move, and this move, well, this move got white to answer, so that's okay. But D, 3 moves, after playing 3 moves and then capturing 4 stones is not the same as barely living and then capturing 4 stones. So if this happens for white, let's see, and if there's nothing in this corner, let's just say this happens. How is this position? White by 7, and if I do a confirmation count, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55 for white, 55 for white. For black it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55 for black. So about right. AI is a little more optimistic for white, but white has thickness, so there you go. That's correct. And so in the game, white didn't play this way. White played the cut, and then white played this move, trying to save more of the middle. Probably about the same. And so this happened. They did indeed go for the Ali did indeed go for the tame variation. Interesting. Black by 10 now? I don't understand. Wow. Interesting. Okay. There is one thing that both sides have at this moment. Black just played the Hane move. It's a Sente move. Both sides are playing the endgame out. The weakness is up here. Oh my god. Stanislaw strikes the Heartbreaker extend. Is that the Heartbreaker extend, or is this extend a little bit too premature? Actually guys, I think the extend was premature. Maybe. Wow, so white plays here, perfect. So the it's very hard to tell where the move is, but it's gonna be wow, this is super exciting, guys. We're gonna enable AI here. Enabling AI didn't work. Okay, back to game. Okay. We're gonna enable AI here. The move is to peep, yep, and then if white connects, to play this one, and then if white blocks here to connect, play this move. This is perfect, and this way black totally wins. This is a weakness that was left over from the earlier, after white played the FG and H19 moves. FG and H19 moves, white lost all the liberties and lost all of the lost the Aji and everything. The extend is no longer Sente and everything. So the peep had to be played in the game. Let's see if this let's see if they played the right move. White has to connect now, and black is going to push, and it's very important to not block at this point and just go and live over here. White will remain ahead, and even more ahead, because white got the end game and nothing bad happened here. White played here. White played the connect. Oh, let's just make sure that this did indeed happen. White played the connect move. Now black is going to push. He does push. Oh man, Ali! He was on the cusp of victory, and this is a false Seki. Oh, this game ended with a bang here, guys. Oh boy. Hane jump played here, totally good. Oh wow, I have to say, I think the OGS estimator is high. The OGS estimator is kata-go with very low playouts. Around 50 playouts is what I would guess. So the OGS estimator is usually pretty good. If it doesn't read complicated fighting out very fast. So, damn guys, yeah, this really blitz it out. For the third game, guys, we're focusing on the game itself, not doing too much talking. It doesn't read at all. It reads better than I do. There's a JX something kata on KGS famously. It's like it plays instantly. It's a bot based on the kata-go free version. And it gives me like 4 handicap stones, no problem. So I wouldn't bet my I will not bet my life for $1 million on me being able to beat the OGS AI kata-go bot with a 5-stone handicap game. Let's just say that. Although for $1 million, this is I'll probably take that chance, provided it's just a score estimator, right? But yeah, no, let's just say I am not willing to stake my life on that. Okay, enable AI review, and let's go through this game. This game was super tight, super good. Hopefully, let me widen this up a little so that you guys can see the AI estimator over here. And then when the game happens, we'll just Control Z and go back. Great. Super good. Black gets off to a very good start. White plays an S6, which is a little bit too slow. Did you see the Grand Prix finals? I know that the guy from UK, Wu, he won, and he's a 6-dan. He beat out the 3Ps, he beat out the 7-dans, he beat out everybody. So it was very good to see Damen win that one. He is a Fox 9-dan, so I heard from chat that he is a Fox 9-dan, so it's not a surprise. Any Fox 9-dan will have the ability. So very good to see there, and he's a pretty new player in Europe, right? So hopefully he has citizenship, and then he can play the pro qualifiers and have Lucan get another second place finish. Lucan gets another second place finish. I think it's Daemon, but I could be wrong. Daemon sounds so much better. Daemon. If you guys don't know, in StarCraft, one of the big common bosses, the big boss is called Aemon in StarCraft, in the StarCraft universe, and he could be like the final boss of European Go, or the new boss, which mirrors that. Okay, I'm sure at this. So here, I think he needs citizenship for the Grand Prix. Okay, great. One AI variation for you guys. Play here. Oh, you watch SC2, by the way. I played StarCraft 1, and I beat the #1 NA player in a Protoss vs Protoss because I mind tricked him, and I did sustainable development, of course, on my way to win my StarCraft 1 game. but my APM is only 130, so I am not able to actually compete. An AI variation for you guys. Attach here. White will play here. If white just plays here, it's all good. You gain a little bit in Sente and you just attach and extend up. White fights back, tries to punish you. You attach here. You attach over here, and white harness. And beforehand we played like these variations. It was no good, no good. New AI variation play here. White plays a block, Atari, and Atari. And at the end, white plays here. This is totally even, totally playable, very attractive on this board because this forces white to really float in the middle. Anyway, they're getting ready to start. So later on, this code was good, but black, this code was pretty good, but black had to really give up the corner and just extend and expand. At this point, white actually gains a bit of an advantage. A bit of an advantage with a lot of, the extent is going to be Sente and stuff. Maybe get a bit of a ko. Anyways, here, Joseki was quite even, slightly favoring black. I'm sure at this point, white's best move is to extend here, maybe capture this. Later on, this fighting went better for black, and black would end up building on the lead, destroying everything in its wake, turning this into a ko, and pushing through for a big advantage. But black at the cusp of using his own weak group to tear apart white's groups, he chickens out and he tries to go for safety here, and this does not work well for him, and all the defensive moves culminates into this move, which is just black living in Gote, and now this game actually favors white just on the basis of territory. And white keeps playing strong. Maybe here just play this jump, maybe connect if he needs to. If he doesn't need to, then just play this one. Maybe use the defender's advantage and thickness principle, play here. Totally fine. He lives in the corner, and black is able to destroy some white territory here and counter capture some white stones. Still very, very advantageous for white. He just needs to defend the middle at this point. Just capture the one stone. He's well ahead by overcoming. Of course, it's hard to tell during the game, so I don't fault either player for not playing this part properly. It's very hard to come up with this move first. It's really crazy, and it's very, very close. White totally survives here, but he ends up suffering a 62-point mistake. He was totally alive, and black was gonna Hane, gains nothing over here. White keeps 4 points, 5 points, and white's well on his way to winning. But he ends up messing this up. Probably time pressure. With just a few seconds, it's always difficult. Enough said. A small a 62-point mistake. One mistake can ruin a whole winning position. Yeah. Okay, great. So now the games are about to start again. It's still not started yet, but I'm happy we went through that. I'm gonna actually keep my backup time counter on for now. So my stream looks like I have the time counter here. Right now the game is paused. Lucas has already fixed the score table in the actual game, so next game, when the next game starts, we probably will not have to use our own thing. We could give it to we could just hide our own backup timer. Man, that was such an up and down game, culminated in a bang and biggest explosion ever, and man, that was quite a good game. Again, feels like I'm really stressed on time. It always feels like I'm in slow motion whenever I do the talking, and when other people are doing the talking, it feels like they're in slow motion. I'm like, surely when I commentate, I'll do all the diagrams, I'll do all the go pointers, and I'll have time to spare and chat a little bit. But no, no, it's anyways, super happy to see the guy I am rooting for also 2-0. Stanislaw is just one game away from winning this entire thing. Great. Okay, they're about to start at any time. Actually, the next game will be 3 minutes plus 6 seconds. It's great. Hopefully we see some of the Stanislaw smirks. If you guys caught some, please please point it out. Please point it out. So yeah, this last game was really back and forth, and here Ali displayed some of that weirdly strong strengths. This is not. It's weird only to me when you expect Ali to be weak at or soft at fighting, but when you don't expect Ali to be soft at fighting, this is totally reasonable. Anyway, let's do a final run through over of this game with the AI all installed. Hopefully you guys can see this. This is Blitz, by the way, so of course don't expect perfect play from the players. Okay, great cut and then extend. Black is supposed to just give up on the 3 stones. Use the don't connect this because use the thickness principle, connect here, and white's actually supposed to tenuki. What? Okay. Anyways, is okay. Go back on top. Yeah, it's very hard to not go for this fight. It looks so promising for black here. I guess that's why they also say that winning a 1 game is difficult. Yeah, we saw in the last one. That was really yeah. So here, black's opportunity. Do the exchange again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use the thickness principle, sacrifice. In the game, black connects. White ends up playing the best moves. This is good, so white connects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And 15, 16, white's going to extend in, gets this into a, white's going to extend in, Atari, connect, Atari, capture. Yeah, this is going to be some kind of a ko in the game. White just jumps. Yeah, the connect was not needed. He could have went for this if white plays here. This ko, is this a ko? No, it's not a ko. Black will be able to play this move if white plays here. Anyways, white doesn't have time to play on the inside is the issue here. Doesn't have time to play this. Probably. Anyways, all good. Okay, and so here Stanislaw gets rid of one thing, and this move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This way white loses less point, is even better endgame. So later on this part, black gets a little bit better, and I'm sure going for the ko was a bad idea. Oh no, going for the ko was a good idea, but capturing this was a bad idea. Get black to commit to the ko. Great, and this is a good move, good spot for black, but black panics and just ends up not finding the good counterattacks. White takes a good game to the end, but white brain farts. Good of Stanislaw, by the way, to find the possible gain, and then he got it. but he played it. It's not perfect, but White was able to survive. But that also brought out White's major mistake, and that sudden death. It was great. Okay, so we are back here. We're going to start a review of the game, but the review will have the AI, but we're not going to rely on the AI. We're going to see the actual game. By the way, this game is 3 minutes plus 6 seconds. The main board, the main EGF stream has the timer fixed, does it? They don't have the timer fixed, so they do have the score fixed. So I'll just let you guys peek at the score. It's 2-0, and they don't have the timer fixed, so I will leave the timer on here. And well, the timer is actually not perfect. Okay, this will work. Just so we have, just so you guys have this at your ready. Okay. Again, Ali is spending a lot more time than Stanislaw is in the beginning, which is really interesting. Okay, very normal opening moves so far. Yes, this is totally by the book. Ali is all fine. Stanislaw again goes for this squeeze, which is very interesting. We saw this on game 1-2. He does not play this move and this move, the two main sequence AI moves. He also doesn't go for like something farther away, which is safe. He engages, and this time Ali does not go for the complex variation. In this one, it feels like it's even better to go for this, because if White goes for this one, I guess he didn't. He just wanted nothing of the same variation. Another, by the way, another common variation is this, and then Black plays here, and then this is also a very complicated fight. Perhaps Stanislaw is a little more practiced with the 3-3 Joseki variations, so Ali ends up avoiding it with the simple variation here. Yes, this is expected. Here, if you guys are looking for guys, yeah, going for the ko here is a good idea, because when Black is able to win the ko, for example, White plays this move, Black plays here, White plays here, Black plays here. After Black wins the ko with with like one step ko. After Black wins the one step ko, the A stone played by White is in a not so good spot. So this little bit, it's totally even otherwise, but this move makes it a little bit better for Black. Although this A stone it's not being attacked. It's not. It has all its liberties, so it's totally fine actually. So it's fine. It's not like this stone loses 5 points. It loses like 2 points, and so all White has to do is play something a little better than 2 average moves, which means instead of 1 and 3 like the game, we could have 1 and 3 here, and that's totally okay. Okay, so Ali is well versed in this series, so he does go for this ko at this moment. He goes for this ko threat, and White just ends the ko. Stanislaw ends the ko, totally even. Black will gain a lot on the upper side. I expected this Hane move. I don't know why he didn't Hane here. I think this is the move to play to gain. In the game he played this one. It just doesn't capture Black as much. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's a very thick move. White cuts. Cutting may be a little bit slow, and another move like this move or a move here might be stronger. But cutting is noticeably big, so it can't be too bad. And so Black Ataris, this is a very happy Atari, and Black Tanukis. If you don't know what to do here, Tanuki probably fine. Cutting, now that I look at it, does feel like it's the strongest move on this in this area. Attacks both sides, so it's probably fine. They still haven't fixed the board, but anyways, Stanislaw is 2-0 right now. Up 2-0. If he wins this one, it's all over. And I think one thing mentioned was almost none of the games went 3-0. So we technically could have our first 3-0s. So in the first round, this is a 4-game round, 5 games, 4 games, 4 games, 5 games, 5 games, 4 games, 4 games. So in the first round, none of the games finished in 3 games. The last one, the first round of 8 match, was also 3-1. So that is also a 4-game round. We are here on the bottom of the bracket here. Ali versus Stanislaw. This could be the first one of these matches when it's a 3-0. Okay, so white plays here, black plays away, and Stanislaw plays a 2-space high jump. Very nice. This is also, so this is totally okay, normal. This is totally okay. This is totally okay. The 2-space high jump leaves the corner a little bit too open for people's liking usually, but at this moment it attacks the 3 black stones on the bottom, and I would also accept something like this, where white is able to capture the whole bottom very, very securely. This would also be quite nice. So white is okay leaving the corner super strong in order to attack black a little bit stronger. And if black tries to survive here, it would be trying to survive on top of white's thickness, and then white expanding on the left is also very, very attractive. So puts black into a lot of pressure here. Black ends up moving on the right hand side, push through. Let's see what he can accomplish. Push and cut, the ladder doesn't work, so that's what the ladder does work. So this actually feels a little bit good for black at the moment. As white here, you really want to take advantage of your thickness here and then play this kind of move and really force black to live with 2 eyes like this, or move out like this while white sort of expands to the outside. In the game you capture a lot of stones, so how could you not accept this? And this would further establish white's thickness and strength in this game. The extent doesn't work, it'll run up to this point. It'll run up to this point. White's gonna play here, black will play this, Atari, and then Atari here. Fill in the rest yourselves. So the run out doesn't exist yet, but white uses this to move out with his stones here. Very, very nicely done by Stanislaw. He gets this move in Sente, and then he attaches. I think this game right now is black. Stanislaw is really it's not like a good game for white or anything. In fact, losing this stone with this capture is for sure to be a little bit of a bad spot for white, but he's clearly like out and about. He's like clearly exercising his he's clearly like what do you call it, globe trotting through this game right now, which is quite good to see. Black honeys, white's gonna cut. White's gonna cut, and then very complicated fight. White Atari's here. This one, if black captures, white will push through and capture this. This is going to be way too good for white, so black ends up responding here. This already fixes the ladder for white, but the top might be more important than the ladder situation. So white extends here, and this survives on the top for white. It feels very good for white, but white was not able to play the push at B18. That makes a big difference. Black gets it, and it's like a difference of 5 points, 7 points, plus black is totally strong on the left hand side. So a big in and out difference there. And black captured that 1 stone, so that probably is a bit better for black here. Here, maybe possibly consider just turning and just relying on this to to get compensation for white. I know this is probably, it's never good losing stones, so very interesting how this worked. Okay, anyways, let's catch up to the game. Atari, push, hane, and then jump. Very reasonable. Black has a lot of territory, white has a lot of thickness, not that much territory, by the way, which is very interesting. Here, when white peeps, black plays here. Now it's prime for white to play this cut, and this will leave a turn over here. Stanislaw messes this up a little bit. When he plays this move, black is able to cut in sente. For example, you know, this way this move is sente, for example, for later. So the black is no longer so, you know, this fight is no longer so so much for sure. And if you don't get that, black will get that, and it's hard. Okay, so in the game, black does jump and white blocks. Black Ataris. This doesn't actually gain black any liberties, and it also loses black 2 points. So this may actually go bad for black. And this is what I mean when when I said Ali plays kind of soft when you first see it. See how he plays. Like in these uncertain moments, he's gonna pick the one that is probably more like alive and safe instead of the one that's more aggressive and maybe okay. Like for example, this way, this is gonna be black losing the liberty race by 1. Let's see if this is gonna be good for black. This is black by 4 points. This is great. If black gets a code, then it's even better for black. So it's definitely an opportunity. In the game, black survives here, and white is able to after black survives, it's no longer so important for white to save the 1 stone, and so white sort of gains a little bit of a tempo in this part of the game where it's super important. Anyway, a very complicated fight. Black is still okay. And white plays here, black plays this move. They're playing so fast, let's try to just catch up. Great. So at this moment, it's pretty close. AI has it black by 1 point, and that little bit of a tempo and 2 points, you know, black could be like a little bit better. And but anyways, black is making territory and attacking white at the same time. So this is going pretty well for black locally. He plays here. This is sente, but white has a sente move too, and this move is very strong. There's a follow-up sideways cut here. In fact, I think white should definitely play this now. Cutting through like this is so nice. You do so much damage to black, and then you're still able to just extend and still have a great attacking shape against black. At this point, as black here, extend is very big. Adding another move on the right is big. Maybe even just getting rid of all the aji in the corner is big. Invading the 3/3. The 6 stones, it's again, you know, it's in a blitz game. You know, it's totally understandable. In other words, anyway, so Stanislaw plays a strong move, and Ali plays an equally strong move. Still able to go for the sacrifice now, and this would be white probably slightly better. White by 4 points. Again, white was capturing 6 stones. Now it's 8 more points from 6 stones, so a successful white, but I think Stanislaw was outsmarted himself a little bit. Definitely now push in and then connect and then cut. Push in and doing damage to black's outside is this is a way to really probably, yeah, maybe. But who could fault Stanislaw for doing this? And he got this. He cut, so he got this Atari. Now he has this group totally captured. So who could fault Stanislaw for capturing 6 stones like this? Yeah, okay. But anyways, this gives black a little bit of a respite. And he connects what? I see. Okay, interesting. So black ends up playing a couple of moves here and then decides that he wants to live in the center. And this allows Stanislaw to connect here. Very interesting. So black is alive, but there is no way this is good. Actually, this is good for black. Interesting. Connect. White is supposed to connect here and then push through, do the damage to black. And the game is still well within white's favor. Oh boy. White decides to cut through, play this connect, and it feels like white is getting good enough compensation, and cutting across is a lot of damage to black, but maybe white needs to extend here and almost capture black right away. If white's fine in the center now, probably good to do that. Okay, in the end, black survives here, and white is now short on territory. Very interesting. This is where, Ali's like weirdly strong strength is coming into play. White extends and white peeps. Black plays here. Interesting. This one threatens to save these 4 stones, which is a good save. But white probably needs to play here to prevent black from connecting. So yeah, this is a lot of agi for black here too. These moves are played, and very interesting. I think somehow in this board, probably white wants to manage this middle fight in a way that had white do these 2 pushes. I'm sure white would be very good if white managed these 2 pushing exchanges, but in the game itself, white doesn't have this, and so interesting. So now black connects. This is big, but maybe white wants to extend here as for Stanislaw trying to go for this fighting. I don't know. White in the game connects, and black plays the connect in the middle. This is quite big, but it may not be the most urgent thing. White has some agi on the top, and if white is able to counterattack black in the center, white may be able to do some, if white forces 11 as a sentai move, the bottom is quite big. This is a very wild game. Let's just catch totally up to the game. Stanislaw plays a very safe blocking move. This makes white totally alive in the center. Probably okay, it's worth playing. It's a good idea in these fast game settings to play with more thickness, and this jump is very nice too. Black has the thickness advantage. White has the thickness advantage. Black has the territory advantage. 10, 20, 30, 40 points on the bottom for white. Black needs 50 points. The top right is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 points already. 65 for black, so white needs to do some work, and here he comes. He's doing work attacking the middle black position. I like how this is going for Stanislaw, and then he's gonna turn here perhaps. If black ends up answering too much, he ends up playing too many moves close to the white thickness on the bottom and black's thickness on the right, and if the middle dies, this would be bad, of course. So Ali is back down to 11 seconds. Stanislaw is at a healthy 1 minute and 50. The game should be quite close now, and the risk is very much in the the middle looks like a very big capture now. Black still has a huge amount of territory, so he's still quite playable. The last move for white should have been here. There to capture big, but Stanislaw went for the middle, which is surrounding territory and capturing at the same time. Interesting. Again, Ali is down to 10 seconds, Stanislaw at 1:30. So is this, again, Ali is spending a lot of time early in the match. No doubt spending so much time with the clock counting down almost close to 0 was a huge contributor to the 62-point blunder that we saw in the last game, no doubt. And so he still has about a 10-point lead on this board right now. Will this lack of time and this high pressure, almost running out of time play again contribute to his demise in this one? Let's wait and watch. The middle, white only captures 5. This is quite acceptable for black in this case, and being able to damage the bottom stones is quite a big gain. And here Stanislaw noticeably a little bit safe with his plays here. Noticeably very safe. Just captures the middle, but this is a great move by black. He found this, possibly, actually very likely this is gonna capture the 4 white stones on the outside. There's only one move, extend out, and if white tries anything else, black will cut, and there will not be liberties. There will not be enough liberties this way. There is enough liberties this way, but black lives inside white's territory. Oh, this is very dangerous. I could easily see Stanislaw going for this. Anyways, refresh. I'll go back, and this is the game. He didn't go for this, thank God. He extended the only move possible. And he turned, yeah, that's the only move possible. Black now expands on his lead. It's around 15. This is wild. This is a wild game. The middle control was especially important. Stanislaw found the killing moves, but in the thick of things, he didn't play the most proper push out move that could have made black's saving of the stones harder. And but how could you fault white for going for the way that he played in the game? It was, this was quite a good game. Quite a good game. Very instructive, and Ali is getting ahead on territory, and it's very hard to counter because it's a stealthy aheadness. You feel like white may not have been losing these fights. In fact, black may have been winning these fights. White may have been winning fights and sort of capturing stones, and things are going well for him. But wow, this is quite nice. Okay, moves have been played, and it's a 12-point advantage for black at the moment, but it's not sure if either side realizes. Again, this is what Ali is very good at, this phase of the game, trying to eke it out on the points and then defender's advantage and things like that. Black is ahead by 10. It's very wild. We got push-ups, 51 push-ups from Tanguy, and secretly plays bad. Our push-ups counter is over here. 26 push-ups. We haven't done any push-ups, and I have had my morning coffee. So how about this? If Ali is able to come back in the next game before the break, I'm gonna do some push-ups during the next break. Stanislaw plays this move perfect, endgame move. It's Sente, and Ali answers. The extend is still Sente for later. Very close game, but seems like Ali is going to have more We talked about how white had a lot of thickness on the bottom here, but black is the one who ended up capturing 4 white stones and another 3 white stones here. Yeah, white captured the 5, but probably white sort of regrets this. If white captured the other 4, maybe, but he wasn't able to. And the next move was played a little quick. May have been better to play this one. Certainly at least 2 points better. This one didn't need to be played. So this just again slightly inaccurate. Yeah. All right, black pushes in. It's a very, very, if it's a slow game, it's unlosable for black. Very instructive, a little, you know, when the game was on the line, when they were fighting in the middle, white played slightly safe, and that made all the difference in the middle here. White looked for this Tetsuji move. It worked, but it also didn't quite work. So the move now, white should have not played the Atari, and the move at all. The move always was this connect and push out, and maybe do another push out while you are at it, and then extend. Black is gonna only survive in Gote, and if he turns, you can always Hane and cut him. And as long as white got to something like this, the middle thickness is all white's advantage, and black may just die completely with this group. So sad. And for white to be extra safe, actually this move, you know, this is again a little bit complicated, although this is probably also good for white. So white looked for the 6 stones and actually couldn't actually capture it. This is Ali's weird strength showing himself. Now probably if white is able to push this out, it might be it might still be okay, but at this point it's already, you know, back to a black advantage, which is quite very, very interesting. But again, white played thickness moves, connect. From this moment, he didn't play the extend, the more aggressive move. Here it was, he connected, he didn't play the more aggressive extend. Black played the aggressive connect here. I'm sure the move is to play something in the middle here. Hane here, gets the Atari later. Black played the super aggressive move. Another defensive move here, although this move probably needed to be played. But anyways, black aggressive move, living in the corner. White played in the middle here. At this point, it may have been, it was kind of close. At this moment, it was definitely white's good chance, but he played this one, allowed black to save half of these stones, and the move was here. It was a very close game, and very complicated, of course, but very, very close. The other move was here. If white knew that he was going to lose the bottom, I'm sure he would have picked this variation, and I'm sure this is going to be a very, very close, you know, this is more promising. Anyways, in the game, black saved half of the stones, and that really contributed to black's victory here. This is a move, get ready for this cut, So if black turns or does anything super strong, play this cut, and maybe, but let's see if the game ended. Not yet. But anyways, after black found this move, it just made the game much, much worse. And black takes about a 10-point advantage into the end game here. It expanded to 15, and it was like 12. And here the move was to play this one and try to hold everything. White was going to be able to hold, but in the game, white ended up losing 5 points here, 6 points here, gaining 1 point, maybe, so lost 6, maybe 7 points with this exchange. And okay, and in the end here, I went for the desperate ko. Black just connected and cut across the other side. Good job, Ali, for doing this, and ended up just winning for black. The middle, white ended up dying. White captured the left, but the top remained captured. Good job, Ali. It's now 2-1, and we get to do more. Which is great. So as expected, the closer the games went, the more, the faster the games went, the more crazy the swings got, and totally good. This was a totally even position. Stanislaw went for like globe trotting and didn't quite work that well. He did manage this, but at this point it was still pretty close, and when black captured here, the Atari and then the push, and this allowed black to maintain a very slight advantage. It's neither side knows this at this moment, but black was able to jump at m5 with the newfound thickness. The g4 is a little out of place. It doesn't defend the cut very well, and this move was missed. The better way to cut, all good. Again, it's super blitz, so moves are gonna be missed either way. Ali should have just played, the outside move was the move. The Hane move was almost as good, but the game move lost 2 extra points. And so this allowed white to get closer. And hi, I don't know what Factorial SpeedGo is, but it must be immense. Yeah. It's a super good tournament, super fast SpeedGo tournament. The settings are very fast. The settings are, it's in Europe. It's sponsored by the Czech something, by Factorial, the game, and the guy is in the Czech Republic. For game 1 is 5 minutes plus 8 seconds. Game 3 is 3 minutes plus 6 seconds. Next, we're going to game 4, 2 minutes plus 5 seconds. And Ali just avoided getting swept as the first 3-0 of the tournament. In the game, this was white's chance to connect in the middle, do these push-outs, and white actually prefers not to capture black, but rather to like farm and milk this as like a big cow or pig. And at the end, if you can get one more push, yeah, get it, and then extend, and take control of the center and everything. Should be Factorial. Yeah. Okay, in the game, white did not play that. White definitely expected this to be just dead. Yeah, we all expected this to be just dead, but black was able to live in the back. And so this move, and even worse for black here, even worse for white here, after black lived, this move became the most important thing because the connect is sente. So white didn't actually gain as much thickness in the middle as expected. The move here was actually to go for this, and the wow, this would be a disaster. White doesn't get anything. White connects, black connects, white plays whatever needs to be played, and at this moment black goes for the greedy bottom move. White goes for the correct direction, and here goes for another greedy move, and white goes for the attack in the middle. Here is where Stanislaw had his one more chance. The move is to play outside over here and capture big. He played this, and this allowed black to, yeah, it's questionable if he ends up playing this one. Is black gonna is black gonna try to save the middle or make these turns and then make these jumps, or you could see this really go either way. yeah, so maybe block, and then when black connects, then play this one. It's easier to play this way, and you can easily imagine black playing, not so aggressive, and the game is back. Close, but still, Ali maintained control here. This is where his like judgment and stuff. Anyway, I think this weirdly strong fighting ability for Ali, a lot of it comes from a pretty sound like value judgment in the middle of the game, and so he's not very like, maybe you could say that his reading isn't that great for a professional player, very good for a top amateur player, but maybe not that great for a professional player. But his judgment is entirely sound, and we can see by the AI graph here that he maintained, like, he was basically winning the game throughout. So this is where he's super strong. And okay, was it this window? Okay, we're gonna open up chat again. We have push-ups. They should be doing a break now. So I'm gonna do this and fix our settings. This looks good. They should be doing a thing. Looking forward to see how crazy it will get with less time. Yeah, next game. So they're on break now. This is the last game, and the score is now 2-1. The score is now 2-1, and we'll put our time here. Stanislaw is thinking. This could very well go either way from this moment. He's really thinking. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so this one was basically always played with Ali almost without time. So you can see here how impressive Ali is with his, again, weirdly strong fighting ability. I think it has a lot of similarity with how I play. Not a lot of reading, but the like sense with the judgment is like thickness and stuff. Like having the wherewithal at this point to give up half of the middle black stones and save the other half, and go for this, and then find this this crawling move, and to find this kind of move is very, very impressive. So let's not make Ali out to be like a super softy or anything. Yeah, he's a professional. He's very, very strong, and he might still win this game. Again, our favorite is Stanislaw, of course. Just the rating advantage is quite good. Okay, some push-ups, and we'll see how this game will go. Man, super exciting. We're already 2 hours and a half into this, and yeah, some push-ups. Okay. Okay, great. The games are... We'll open up the game. We're gonna do push-ups, and then we're gonna go. It's 2 minutes plus 5 seconds each. First push-ups of 2026. 40. All right. 2 minutes plus 6. All right. Stanislaw. Oh, wow. Full globe trotting. The 6-4 point. So normally the best move after this is here. But if you play the 6-4, you're not looking to play a 2-space high connecting, corner add-in move. So expect white to be able to invade. So this is totally normal. And then push. This reverts back to a 3-3 Joseki, and then white tenukis after the 3-3. This is also a 5-4 Joseki, and white invades at the 3-3. Okay, so this is all tame. Expect white to be up 1 point. Totally reasonable game so far. Black turns. This is a big move. Again, you guys can see the AI evaluation graph on the right. And you guys can see the time on the left. I wonder how the strategy will be. Stanislaw blitzes out the opening. He gets 2 minutes and 33 seconds. Ali is spent a little bit of time. He's 1 minute and 45. Stanislaw goes for the older classic Joseki. Just plays the Hane extend. Great. Cool. Okay, we're gonna start a review, but we don't need to do anything. This is one of the next follow-up moves. I just hope this is Sente. Probably is Sente, so it'll be okay. But white can play some good moves too. Like for example, white can play this, and then this, and then answer the peep with this extend, and use the one-legged chicken to hold this position. Ali is calculating. Oh boy, this attach and extend back may not. Yeah, and Ali does play this one. He figures out the most important moves. Great. And however, Stanislaw loses maybe 1 point with the exchange. Maybe it depends. If he gets to block here, that might be still good. So this little bit of a weakness here may not matter. This little bit of a weakness over here may not matter much. This move and the other moves. Maybe he doesn't lose much. Maybe just 1 point. And he does chew up a lot of Ali's time. It's down to 1 minute. And so Ali plays a regular proper move, extend, and the 2-3-3 invasions are quite similar. But white has 2 more corners as a result, and black has a much better developed side. Ali goes for this peep. It's a little dangerous. At this moment, it's very tempting for one to just crawl out under, but this way, you have to connect eventually if you don't want to play too many crawling moves. So he just connects, which is proper, very, very normal. And white plays this move. Interesting. So this move is now going to really test out both players' relative center thickness and theoretical understanding of the game. And with this very fast time settings, you can't really slow down and calculate and judge. So it's very, very interesting. Stanislaw plays the pressing move and then extend. Expect white not to play this Atari because this is what black wants. White is Panuki on top of a concentrated group, so no good. Also, locally, the safest thing for white to play is somehow I lose the okay. Safest is to extend down, but this is losing. White would like to play the this move. I think it will work, at least for now. So this connect probably is best, but the game is played. He played the extend down. As expected, this is very, very safe. This is very, very safe, and black plays an attacking move. Interesting. So the slower move would be to block. White's gonna play this way, and then just, this is the thickness way to play, and this is not in a hurry. It's very, very strong. In fact, this turn being sente is exactly why sometimes white would play this extra crawling move in modern josekis. So in the game, white does play it, and black attacks, white peeps, black extends down, and white pushes and then blocks. This is normal. Black is getting ready to answer the peep. Usually it's this jump. Or if you're more defensive here, he does not play, let's see what he chooses. This jump, perfectly reasonable. And here, white pushes once. This has a big risk. We're already solidifying the right for black, and then white jumps into the middle. Stanislaw goes for the cuts. Very, very good, well-timed attack here. And then the following happened, and this connect is quite good and sound technique. Really good for us to pick up. It may or may not totally work yet. The thing is, as long as you are strengthening yourself, you don't have to worry about this kind of thing. Here, this does not work for black, for example. So it's super important. Even if there is no, like just killing the aji is very important, but even if it's super important to strengthen your weaknesses when you are attacking the opponent. It's number one. And in the game, Ali just simply blocks on the outside. This will not be too bad, but whenever you get engulfed with your 3 stones, and then you give your opponent a very big belly, a lot of territory, it can't be very good. So expect black to be a little better here. And at the end of this, white ends up in gote connecting, and black extends here. The good news for white is there's very little further development potential for black. The bad news is he already developed the entire middle. 50 points. So the bad news is black has 50 and then 10, so that's 60 points. White has about 15 and then 15 more, so only 30. So 60 to 30. White does have a lot of potential, but it's hard. It's hard to see how. It's hard to play for both sides actually. Anyways. So, and also on top of that, white has almost no time left. He's basically playing every 5 seconds. Stanislaw has more time than he began with. He has 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Very impressive timing for Stanislaw. So here, if white gets a corner, another 15, it'll get him very, very close to matching black's total. Black plays here. I would say the game is still quite even, certainly within 10 points. I were to guess maybe 5 points for black, depending on what happens. Probably quite even actually. White connected, it's very thick. All these endgames are sente for white. Like this is a sente endgame. So, okay. Black plays here. It's very tempting to go and capture the left. But this is like really going all in now on this, and plus black also has this kind of cutting threat in the outside, and I'm not sure if the cut happens now or afterwards. Probably afterwards. So here, it's an idea. Anyways, let's see what happened in the game. White plays here, attacking the whole thing. Now a very strong technique is to carry yourself back and continue to peep at the opponent's weaknesses. In the game, black goes directly for this. attach very strong. Almost for sure white now has to play this Atari move, or just go from the back and cut black off. Anyways, whew, the players are really fast. This move sets up a double Atari, so for sure white has to connect, and Stanislaw gets the extending Sente. White Ataris once, and this time Stanislaw is very where he just connects. White will capture this in Sente, but this preserves this connect from the back. This way black is connected. White will not be able to yes, right, white will not be able to connect all the stones back. So so this preserves this. Very good for black to not just automatically connect. It's very easy to do that. This way black loses this ability to connect like that, and then this kind of thing is very is potentially a problem. Not yet, but say like this Atari is Sente for white, so black loses a lot more than otherwise. So black plays here, white plays another move. This move is really slowing yourself down when you're attacking the left hand side, while black has defender's advantage, 2, black also has this counter attack, and 3, this cut doesn't quite work at the moment for white. So this move, and so there's no cuts. White has spent a whole bunch of moves threatening the top, but it is not doing the job of threatening, and so, oh boy, white cuts. Okay, before white cuts, this is black by 7. Black is doing a little better. If black is able to get white to defend here, black may be able to have an easy life, but the thing to watch out for is this move might be Sente with this variation. The other side, this one, and then this one. This move, connect, might be Sente. It's still not 100% alive, but black is closer to winning. White cuts this. This loses the 4 stones for white, so that's another 10 points down the drain. Okay, so in the game, the bottom happened. Now white is 100% committed to capturing black's group here, and Stanislaw is looking to really do it here with these moves. He just needs to survive, and he picks like one of the most interesting good ways. He doesn't connect. This way may work, but white may Hane in Sente, for example, and that Atari is Sente, so it's white may be also able to play here. He plays this one, white captures, he pushes here, white captures this, he extends, and then he blocks, and this white group is now totally cut off. I thought he was going to do this. I thought he was going to play here, make this group totally connected, connect here, for example, but and then force white to play here, and then he would extend for eyes and for 2 eyes and a total life. But no, he goes for the jugular. He totally goes for it. Very strong. Yeah, I would go for that too. White pushes here. He just captures this, accepts the exchange. This is 10, 20, 30, 40 points for white, but the white gains 40 points in the exchange. Black gains 30 points by just capturing white, plus another Panukis with the Ko, and he ends up shoring up the right hand side. Very clear and crisp play by Stanislaw here. Picture perfect, picturesque, and at the end here, Ali knows that it's all over. I'm surprised Stanislaw didn't just block in the back. Of course, so the tight move would be here, or these Ataris, and he didn't do that. He extends. So after a conservative move, play a aggressive move, totally fine. White goes for stuff on the inside. Great. Black just attach, extends back, you can capture the 3 stones. You don't have to. You can play here. You can just great. So good job, Stanislaw. Maybe plays this one to be extra safe. He plays this one to be extra safe. All good. And again, all this time, white has no time. 5 seconds per move. I'd say time management wise, clearly Ali was clearly Ali intentionally had this time management, but I can't say that it worked to any good effect. Just why, you could also lose on time. You could lag out for 5 seconds, right? Okay, so Stanislaw plays the extend, another great one. This one threatens the corner. White has no time to do anything to the corner. Black is going to extend this back, and great. I can't see any life here for white. And after white survives, if white ends up surviving, this move, I guess extend in this move, Atari. This is a code to capture here. Maybe there is something better than code, but yeah. Anyways, right now we are at this point. White pushes out, and at this point realizes is there no way to get 2 eyes here? Yeah, there's no way to get 2 eyes here. Very unfortunate. So white goes for the desperation cut on the outside. Of course, this cut here, at the moment when you're trying to survive, this cut doesn't help you survive. So the only solution now is, the only way forward now is for white to counter capture something, and that's just not going to happen. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. It's all over. Congratulations, Stanislaw. And the last question that we have, the last uncertainty for today's stream will be, did Stanislaw or did he not do the trademark smirk whenever he played some very creative and kind of crazy, semi-crazy kind of moves? And the smirk is like this. Kind of like that. Okay, I'm not sure. I haven't been able to keep track of everything, but if he did, please let me know. Is the game over yet? The game is not over yet. Okay, it seems like we have lost the picture on their pictures on the live feed, but that's okay. You guys have the secondary time over here, 0.07 minutes, 7 seconds left. Looks like they have fixed their timer, so we're gonna hide ours and let them go. A very instructive game. Wow, this time Stanislaw, when he was faced with a very hard, difficult position to invade on the left and make him, make a very good position on the left, he totally aced this, passed with spades and 2 space extension. A pretty aggressive move. It was slightly good for black, but white had all the game to play for him, and this fighting definitely was advantageous white. White went for a little too much with this one, probably, maybe, and set up this. Again, defender's advantage means any kind of exchanges like this favors you, the defender. Black wins. Great. Congratulations, Stanislaw. And at around this moment, he was able to get these sentes, this sente and the sente extended down. And like he didn't play the last Sente move, which was almost an automatic move. At this moment, he pulled himself back, connected his stones. He was going to connect here next, and that was going to solve all of Black's problems, and we would have gone into the end game, a very tough one for White, behind by 6-7 points. White loses it. He plays here. Maybe there was a misread. Black ends up putting pressure on the corner. If he forces White to survive, would have probably had an easy time surviving somehow. Probably maybe like this, maybe like this. White, this move is not Sente. This is Sente. Yeah, probably alive. Here White makes another reading error. Again, when you play without time and when you are always on 5 seconds per move, this is expected. So White pushes, loses these 4 stones. This totally makes White all in on capturing the stones. Makes White go for this attack, and this is all good for Black. Thought he was going to go for the safety moves, but yes, why go for the safety moves when you can just sort of try to capture entirely? This is not like 100% safe, but this would have been fine. This would have been over 20 points for Black too. This is 18 points, but yes, I would go for this code too, especially because the risk is relatively low. What's the risk here? White plays this code, and then at the end of the day, Black can always play this way and just and give this up and capture this. This is still probably 10 points plus for Black. And the last part was because the middle was Black got this O14 push. So this cut at L11 is no longer Sente. So this move being no longer Sente means there's really no code threats for White. There was. In fact, if Black really wanted to, he could have even played this move first and then end the code after here. This move is not big enough, and everything. By the way, So this push also doesn't work because Black captures. This move does not capture enough. Okay, great, super exciting. The hero won, Stanislaw. Ali fought very well. He won a very good, convincing victory. But again, once you sort of like handicap yourself with using up all your time in this kind of a blitz time setting, this is all expected, and of course, so this was great. Okay, at the end of this was 3-1 for Stanislaw. Basically, he did come in with a big rating advantage, even though Ali is technically 3P. Ali just was a professional for so long that so Stanislaw 3-1 against Ali makes it into the semi-finals here. Next, he will play against the winner of Artem versus Lucas Paddy Para. Great. This is a super good tournament. Again, this is a sister stream to the main EGF stream. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I had a lot of fun watching this. We went for a long time. We did 40 push-ups today. We didn't quite do the 51 that was spent, but that's okay. 40 is good enough. And Stanislaw Stanislaw 3-1 1-3. Okay, great. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next one. The Czech people made me an offer I couldn't refuse, so I streamed this one alongside. We're gonna look for a raid, and we're gonna call it a day today. Contraband Go is playing. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys. Actually, we're rating Daniel. Daniel is part of the AGA board, so he's in charge of making the AGA US Go web streams better in the future, and so hopefully we could get something close to what the Europeans have with the Factorial Go, with the EGF European Go Federation streams, which is very, very nice. Thank you all for watching. See you guys next time. Okay. We rated. Good.